Alrighty, I think I am done plastering my name all over everyone's servers, so I think we're gonna get going once I make sure everything sounds okay. Oh, that's my voice. Oh, hello all of you, and I hope your days have been going well so far. Let's get that open, leave that right here. I don't have a second monitor, so I try to make up for it by just having the stream open on my phone as well, which does wonders for my battery life. But we make do. We make do. So, this is gonna look awfully familiar to last time because I kind of have to go back through the Sahola Desert. But on the bright side, I never have to go through here ever again. I need that. I think the right path is the right one initially. No, wait, that's not right. They're still moving. And at least these won't be like that hard to get through because we're way leveled up and have all the Jin now. So like this fight shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I remember using the tornado lizard that takes you to what's it called? That takes you to Crossbone Isle. Because you can do the fight on Crossbone Isle as well. So I would go to Crossbone first, and then do the fight over and over again on Crossbone. Because I would like do the fight and then just run around the overworld of Crossbone. Because you can just regen your power points there. Plan for the final dungeon's probably just gonna be like stomp through it, do a lot of damage. I'm pretty confident that it'll go okay. Heat wave. Yeah, big shock. These fights are like really easy now. Also, I think he's got a new spell, right? I think he just got Shine Plasma. That's kind of hype. Oh, Storm Ray, maybe. No, he got Shine Plasma. Yeah, we're just gonna do a whole bunch of Titan Blade. I think the middle one. I'm like mostly certain on all these. What did someone put up? Oh, okay. We'll just keep doing the same thing we've been doing. Just goodbye, Mr. Lizard. Strength increased by 91. Whoosh. I do kind of wish that whenever you rode the Tornado Lizard to get back into this area, it didn't take you back to the start of Sahola and it took you back over there to the right where that is. Yes, the Gaia Blade is Venus coded. It's pretty good. Also, random encounter. Get shined, idiot. I actually don't remember if it does... I don't remember if it bases all the damage off of Venus. But I know that the Unleash is like Venus based and it improves your Venus while it's equipped. So like, who else are you going to give it to at that point? I suppose I could have like done a setup to get a Void, but I don't really care at this point. Now I have to remember, did I actually remember to change the pathing to the lighthouse so I'd get the other treasure? I'm very certain I did. So I think I can just run straight to the lighthouse base again. Okay, I did, that's right. So it does Venus damage, then yeah. Like, it's just best on Isaac. Which is really funny that they're just like, give the strongest sword in the game to like the guy with the highest strength stat. Just go for it. Let the players have their fun. Woo. The real question is, do we grind for that one sword for Ivan? I feel bad trying to pronounce it. The one that the Thunder Lizards drop. Yeah, it's kind of weird that that section uses the cave. My guess why is because it's supposed to be like, oh, people are dead here, so it's trying to give you like a more sorrowful theme, I guess. Or I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, that thing, the Kichimanji? I don't know. I don't think I need to buy anything. I think I have like all the best items at this point. I want to get the... Oh, I need to sell stuff, that's right. I have a lot of junk I need to sell. We're not using the ninja garb. Because we still have to get one more piece of equipment out of the thing. So no one's using the storm gear, no one's using the ninja garb. We're not using the spirit's armor anymore. We're not using the spirit's armor. We're not going to use the devil axe. Well, you see, golden and yellow are two different colors to me, so it's important. We'll sell the dragon axe. I don't think we're ever going to need this thing. We'll also sell this thing. I'm just going to be using the wicked mace for the rest of the run. So we'll sell this thing. It might be. Look, if I really wanted to, it'd probably be best that I like get rid of these two items, but I kind of want to take them into the second game because I think it'd be really funny. I also want to take the corn, so I can get both pieces of corn and use them in the Duelahan fight. Kind of tempted to just sell all these. Like, I'm not using these nuts. Give water of life to you. Okay. So this shouldn't take too long because it's only one dungeon and a final boss fight. I'm thinking for funsies, I might try to go for the weapon on Ivan because it's a pretty cool weapon. I don't think either of you guys drop it. Play. Because I think it's the Thunder Lizards that drop it. No, wait. No, it's not. It's the... You can get the Corn Edge. It's this one, right? Yeah. God, rip Isaac's ankles. Why is there a random encounter down here? Oh, he's defending this turn, I think. Oh, never mind, we just kill him. That's not what I wanted. Woo! I also like the thought that these guys watched us walk through this door to enter the dungeon. The door closes, and then like several weeks later, we just come back around behind the door again. Oh, maybe he has those boots from like the Portal games, where they're like, hey, these are anti-shock boots that will absorb all shock or something. I don't know. I've only ever played the second Portal game, so I don't know if they're in the first one, but I remember liking Portal 2 a whole lot. A friend from work let me borrow it because she found out I hadn't played it. She said, Jacob, you're going to play Portal 2. You're going to play a Portal game. So she lent it to me. And then me and my younger sister played it, younger brother, played it all the way through. I think we played it through like twice. I think we played it all the way through and then played it again. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to transfer the save files at some point. And I am doing all of that on stream. You people are gonna watch me do that. Or I guess you don't have to watch me, you can just like leave, I guess. But please don't. Please keep me company. Oh, wrong button. A stream just dedicated to inputting the code. I really don't want to start the first Lost Stage stream with just inputting the passcode, because that sounds incredibly boring. God, I remember that happening so many times, just accidentally putting one wrong character in, and it's like, oopsies, go figure out what it was, idiot. I feel like they did a fairly good job at not using certain characters. Like, I feel like I remember that, like, lowercase L's are never used in it. Like, characters that look alike aren't used. Or just one of them are used to kind of help keep it from being confusing. I do remember part of my code once was, I wonder if I have a picture of it, because I feel like I took a picture of it because I thought it was really funny. Oh, come on, please tell me I have it. If I have it, it's buried somewhere on my phone. Okay, I can't find it. It said like part of the passcode was like NX exclamation point like 2017, and I was like, oh my gosh, Golden Sun predicted the Nintendo Switch. Also, hi, glad to see you. It better be a 776. I will find it. If there's a 776 in that code, I will find it. Beep, beep. Okay, I think we go left. Okay, we run. Black. I'm about to get into like a whole bunch of random encounters, so I don't want to like grind a whole lot. Blech. Try one more. Eh. Oh yeah, I've heard the whole thing about like The Simpsons supposedly predicting everything, and I chalk some of that up to when you have a series that's been going on for like longer than I've been alive. I'm sure you're gonna like get a bunch of that stuff accidentally correct at some point. Yeah, those dudes were fast. Also, Oracle Robe. Give it to you in place of the magical cassock. Now the real question is, which one would you rather wear? The Blessed Robe, which restores HP, or the magical cassock that restores power points? I think we want this more, because Ivan's gonna be like casty blasty all over the place. There we go, we'll do that. Now I know you guys can drop, what is it called? I know you guys can drop spiked armor if they get bonked. And I think it's like an armor piece that ups your strength. Let's see, if we just like hit him with sleep. Nope. At least this puzzle stays completed. That's really convenient. Run. Good music! Okay. I'm gonna double check. I'm very certain it's Thunder Lizards that drop the one weapon. Or is it Fenrir's? Shoot, I can't remember. Is it Fenrir's or Thunder Lizards? It's Fenrir's, because you have to hit them with fire. I remember having to hit them with fire. Yeah, it's Fenrir's. I'm very certain it is. But I first need to, like, kill all of these guys. Oh no, Wicked Howl. It's the Fenrir's, okay. Fenrir, a strong dark tome that summons a wolf, but not his buddy Sedgar. Milk players will get that one. Oh, we also have Potent Cure. That's kind of hype. Oh wait, that's right. You have to kill it with fire. I don't know what I'm doing. Garrett, blast him. Impact. Wait. Hit him with that torch. Guard twice. I was gonna be very upset if he hit Garrett with that. Nope. Okay, so yeah, it's fire we have to hit them with. I'm not sure what else I want to stream. I definitely want to go ahead and do Lost Age as well. Oh, not Lost Age. No, wait, it is Lost. I'm getting Lost Age and Last Promise mixed up in my head so much, which is funny because I haven't touched Last Promise in like 5 years. But I want to do Lost Age next. And I think it'd be fun to do other not Fire Emblem stuff on stream days, just to kind of give a little bit of variety. TLP brain rot, oh no. I didn't even really like Last Promise whenever I played it. It's the funny thing. Like, I think whenever I first played it, I thought it was fine because I just like GBA Emblem. I think GBA Emblem's some of my favorite. But I don't know. I look back on it and I don't know if I would ever want to play it that much ever again. I'd want to beat it for the novelty of beating it. Just to say, look, I beat Last Promise. I'm a real gamer. But the thought of actually playing it and beating it is like, what? I'm not sure how I'll feel, because I think I really like Golden Sun 1, but I also like the simplicity of it. It's just a really comfortable game for me to play. I know 2 has a lot going for it, though. 2 has, like, a lot more cool weapons to play with. It has all the cool summons. If you've never tried Last Promise, don't worry, you're not actually missing very much. It's not, like, super hyped. It's an interesting part of history to see, like, oh, this was, like, one of the first ever major ROM hacks or whatever, but it's not great. I'm not an expert when it comes to ROM hacks, though. I've only played, like, 5 at the very most. My friend Danny, she knows a lot more about ROM hacks, and, like, which ones are actually good and fun. So if anyone has any questions about those or wants recommendations for them, she's the person to ask. I just know that I've played... what have I played Last Promise, didn't finish it. I played Sword of Heaven and Earth, didn't finish it. I played... yeah, I was getting to TMGC because, like, Tournament Go Comedy is actually peak. Some of the best Fire Emblem I've ever played. and I want to stream it. Whenever it's finished, it's really close to being done. But whenever it's finished, I do plan on streaming it, streaming a Hard Mode Iron Man of it, because I think that'd be really fun. Yeah, it's really close to being finished. There's, let's see. I want to say it's like, it's up to chapter 26-ish is finished, I think. And there's like 30 chapters or something. I've been enjoying Lunatic a whole lot. I'm currently doing a Lunatic playthrough, and I'm almost done with like the Viridian arc. And it's been a lot of fun. Lunatic has been enjoyable, which is funny because I don't like a lot of modern Fire Emblem hardest difficulties. I think a lot of them just aren't that fun. But I've been really enjoying TMGC's hardest mode. But I think it's because it's really smartly designed around it. It doesn't just feel bizarrely stat-inflated. It feels very calculated in how it's designed. For the most part, there's like one or two maps where I'm like, I don't really like this that much, but otherwise it's really fun. But looping back to like other RPGs, I'd have to think about like what other ones I'd want to play, because I don't want to stream. I don't want to stream like really long RPGs, something like a Xenoblade game. I don't know if I'd want, as much as I love Xenoblade, I don't know if I'd want to stream it because it would take so long to actually beat it. I don't want to get locked into just one game for the next, 100-something streaming hours. What's the code here? But I do like these style. I'm a huge sucker for just these very traditional turn-based RPGs like Golden Sun. I really admire the simplicity of them. Shadow Dragon, but this time Tiki and Nagi hit. I wish there was a timeline where that could happen. We'll just do something like... Yeah, exact lethal damage in Lunatic feels so good. It feels so calculated. Anytime I'm 1 or 2 damage shy of something, I'm frantically looking around like, okay, do I have like a support bonus? Do I have like... What are the chances of the Light Blade? Ooh, I think it's like... I'd have to look up the exact number. I think with a Jin kill, it's like a 1 in 64. That might be generous. It might be even lower than that. 1 in 60. Okay, 1 in 64 with Mars Jin. Okay, yeah, we take those. We're bound to get one. Oh, not today. I'd be very interested, or I would be kind of interested in trying out some of the older Dragon Quest games. I've had those on my list for a really long time for wanting to try. So I don't know, maybe I'd want to give like one of those a try. Just because I'm a huge sucker for something really simple like this. I don't know if I would play like the older Final Fantasy games as quickly, because 1.56%. Yeah, that's high enough for me. Oh my gosh, this guy's fast. Can we just get away from this guy, please? Thank you. I guess I haven't even really played like that many Final Fantasy games, now that I think about it. I played 7. I played 7 on the Switch. What else have I done? I played 7 on Switch. I played some of 6 on like on the Super Nintendo Classic console or whatever. I didn't finish it. I kept getting lost. So I didn't end up finishing 6. I played Final Fantasy Tactics Advance on the Game Boy. I didn't end up beating that either because it was like at a friend's house. So it never actually ended up finishing it. I remember liking it for the most part. I remember my characters getting thrown in jail because I like hit someone with a sword and it was like, oh, swords are illegal actually. So my person got like fined and thrown in jail. Maybe I'll have to give it another shot because it's kind of intriguing. Because, oh, these guys can actually cast Mad Blast. Oh, apparently so we have Tactics Advanced fans in here. Okay. It looks charming. We'll just bonk this guy. Alright, because Tactics Advance is like a Game Boy Advance version of Final Fantasy Tactics. And it was initially on like the PlayStation or something. Oh, it's like a spiritual successor. Okay. I didn't know if it was like a port, a sequel, or whatever. You know, now that I think about it, something that probably really helped the scenario is like equipping the lure cap. Oh, it has like different characters and stories. Okay, that makes sense. Yo, there's 2 of them. It's getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Yeah, Curing Poison has like all this extra sound effect if you do it on the world map. It's kind of interesting. I think we'll actually hit you guys with a fireball. DM, I would like to cast Fireball right here, please. Oh, okay, just restore HP. It's funny, I've seen like 3 playthroughs of FF1, but I've never actually played it. I've seen like 3 different people beat the first Final Fantasy game on NES, but I don't think I'll ever actually play it. Just doesn't really look like my cup of tea. Although one of them was a White Mage solo, which was really funny. And it sounds like the kind of stuff I would try to do. The NES version looks like something, alright. Okay, I'm actually getting beat really hard. The BCR was lifted from D&D. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that. I'm also like getting kicked in the mouth right now. I think that's also a cool part because I know it has spell slots in FF1, and I think that's so hype because the spell slot system is really cool, and I wish there were more games that used it. I am a spell slots defender. I think it's a cool mechanic. Pure Wish. Or it's a Wish Well. That's... Oh man, Garrett lost his turn. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna torch you. We're gonna scorch you. Set. Wish. Garrett, why are you so slow? One down. Torch him, scorch him! Up, didn't get it. Womp womp. And I'm doing it in this first room because the side crystal's right here and I can just leave and come back. Yeah, I feel like in most games without spell slots where you just have like MP or whatever, I never use healing items because I just blast my party with heal spells. Although FF1, when it comes to consumables, it has like regular potions and that's it. There's no like better potions or elixirs or anything. So even though your HPs are like climbing up into like the 400s or whatever, the only healing item you have is like 30 HP healing potions. I love the huge wall of text of everything that happens in between each combat round because of all the gear I have equipped. I also know there's no, there's no revival items in FF1. I remember hearing about that too. Like, you either have to go to like a church to revive, or you have to cast like the raise spell to bring someone back. Otherwise, like, you're just screwed. Modern ports of FF3 have the spell slot system. Oh, that's neat. I like the sound of that. Yeah, something about the way spell slots work just make me happy. I think they're a cool way to do magic outside of just another number you have to keep up with. Like another like consumable number or whatever. I like the decision making of like, oh, I could like upcast this second level spell or whatever, which you can do in like D&D or whatever. I could wait to do this after I've gotten something like the Titan Sword, so killing things would go faster, but oh my gosh. It's kind of funny because my my Final Fantasy experience, since it's basically just FF7, like the only Final Fantasy I've really played, and I wasn't really a huge fan of it, funnily enough. I didn't think it was that amazing or anything. So I remember playing, maybe it's because it was really hyped for me, like I'd heard everyone talking about Final Fantasy VII like it was the best thing since sliced bread. And then I went to play it, I was like, okay, that was like kind of fun, I guess. Kind of neat. Which I get probably saying that out loud, probably just put me on a watch list somewhere, but ow. You guys didn't die, that's upsetting. We can go bonkers with Isaac, that's right. I kind of want to use Emperor first. It's the 10 out of 10 problem. I think I get what you mean by that. Like, it's stated to be like the best thing ever made, but it's not actually. So like you go into it thinking it's a 10 out of 10 experience, and then whenever it's not the most perfect game ever made, it's like, wow, that was actually like not that good in comparison to what I thought it was going to be. I get that it was like impressive for its time with how it looked. I remember thinking it looked ugly. The whole time I'm playing, I'm going, wow, this is just like a very sad looking game. Which, again, it was cool to have like a big 3D adventure on the PlayStation. But the whole time I was going, man, why can't this look like FF6? It has its own weird charm to it, in the same way that I think Golden Sun Dark Dawn has a weird charm to how blocky it looks. That doesn't mean I think it looks good, or that I think it looks appealing. Ooh, another one. Oh, you're running out of PowerPoints. Uh-oh. We can just defend. Again, I still thought FF7 was like fun for the most part. When you played FF6, your first thought was, I like this, I like sprite work. Sprite work is so gorgeous and pretty. For the most part. I kind of want to kite this turn. Surely we can just like kill these guys this turn. Oh, we'll throw up an Ember again. Actually, Ivan might be dead. Assume if that guy does like Ice Breath again, I think Ivan's kind of dead. Oh, whoops, we killed him. Oopsie daisies. We'll give Mia a break on healing duty for a sec. Ooh, this might be a perfect time. Actually, might kill this thing in one round. Nope. Oh, did they use sprite work like that in FF16? I know very little about which Final Fantasy games are which. I know 1, 6, 7, and 14 are the only ones that I could like look at and recognize. And 10 actually. I've seen enough gameplay footage of 10 of all games to where I can like kind of look at it and go, all right, that's FF10. I've never played it. I've never seen someone play it, but just from seeing like little gameplay snippets. Oh my gosh. I will find this sword. I'm this far into it. I have to find it or else I'm going to be very upset. Sparkles, pixels. Pixels look really nice. And I'm not someone that thinks that like 3D modeling is like just bad or whatever. I think there's a lot of really good 3D modeled games that just look really nice, and I think are heightened because they look really nice as 3D models. But there's a beauty to both of them. Woo. Okay, we're able to get some more power points on Mia by doing that. Not even messing with that. There we go. This is more like it. I do want to put up a protect real quick. Whoosh. Wow, that didn't kill. Ow. Surely if we kill both of these, killing 2 of them with Jin means that it's like a 1 in 32 chance, basically. So I'm basically guaranteed to get it in this round. So we're gonna kite. Okay, that didn't feel good. Torch. Insert types of gambling in Digimon.png. I will not be called out in my own stream. I don't know what you're talking about. I am simply going for something that's viable. Nope, we didn't get it. One in 32 is less than 50%, which means it's basically impossible. I played video games before. God, I think the longest I spent going for this was I was in a Discord VC for like 3 hours looking for this. And then I finally got it. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, I can still just keep going bonkers with magic. Because you still have so many power points. I don't want to use up power points on Mia. Maybe I should kite turn 1 with Ivan. That might make it faster if I cast kite turn 1. Because then I can like bonk with 2 gen next turn. Nope. Look, I know some people stream like shiny hunting for a thing, and like people tune in and watch those. We're basically shiny hunting, but for a really sharp weapon. And there's like no tech involved. There's no cool like, oh, catch comboing or I don't know how you shiny. I don't know how you catch shinies outside of that. Yeah, we have to find the sparkly stabby stick. That gives off a lot of Lucina energy, honestly. That sounds like something I would have heard Lucina say. Have you considered calling it the sparkly stabby stick? This works. Let me do Sortie McPoke. I kind of love Lucina. Back whenever I first played Awakening, I didn't care for Lucina that much, but after like seeing her conversations outside of the doom and gloom, the world is ending thing, it's actually really funny. Imagine if shiny Pokemon had non-cosmetic utility. I think that would almost make it worse, because at that point, now you're like, I have to catch this shiny because it's good. So now you're like obligated to go get it, or maybe that would make it worse as well, because it would take away like, gosh, what's the right way to put this? When you shiny hunt, you're going into it knowing that the only thing you're getting out of this is a slightly more orange Pikachu. Whereas, like, if you shiny hunted for, like, better stats, it kind of gives, like, a purpose to the shiny hunt. Am I making sense, or do I just sound like a crazy person? Like, I have more respect for someone who shiny hunts just because they just want the green Dragonite or something. Oh, I'm like out of power points. Let's grab this. Oh my gosh, Synergy Stone Generator. I guess I should have wished before picking it up, and I don't care. Just to have them. I used to shiny hunt a bit. I forgot which games I was playing. What games have I? Again, I haven't played a lot of Pokemon, but I remember shiny hunting for. I did it in Let's Go Eevee. I did a lot of shiny catching. I remember I found a shiny in Pokemon Y. I found a shiny Oddish on like one of my first playthroughs. That was kind of hype. Oh, that's funny. First shiny was also an Oddish. I already had like a preset team idea I was going into the game with, but then whenever I found the shiny Oddish, I was like, okay, I gotta use this thing now. Oh, the sparkly stabby stick is what Lucina would call the light brand. That's so true. That's exactly what she would call it. Would it be the sparkly stabby stick or the sparkly snacky stick? Because you can eat it to restore all your HP. Ow. The sparkly sippy stick. Yes, I love drinking my light brand. Funnily enough, in Tournament of Comedy, you can also eat light brands. And I find it unironically really useful because my Sword Falco Knight, who's trying to fly all over the map and do her own thing, she only has 5 inventory slots. I'm like, okay, I want her personal weapon, I want a physical 1-2 range, I want a magic weapon, and then I want, like, a sword and a lance to cover all my bases. Well, shoot, now I can't fit a healing item on her. Fear not, what if I just give her a light brand? And if she's ever desperate for HP, I can just chomp the light brand for 20 HP. There's a light brand reference called the Bonerary. That's good. I love being able to eat your personal weapons for HP. I think I remember first doing that with the Hook Claire in FE11 in my first playthrough. And I was like, oh, I can use this? What does that do? I kind of just restored 10 HP, and I was like, well, that was worth it. Yeah, the personal weapon for the Sword Falco, you can't get that and the Gale Rider at the same time. So if you get the Sword Falco's personal, then the first Peg and the Axe Cap can't get their personal weapons. Which, lucky for me, I've never used the Axe Cap beyond, like, Chapter 10, so it didn't affect me that much. There's also another requirement to get it, but I don't want to, like, say too much and, like, spoil some people who don't want to hear about it. Yeah, I did use Rachel in my first run. I played a first run all the way up until, like, Chapter 22, and then I, like, fell off of it to do something else. I don't remember what happened. But, in that run, I, like, ankle bracelet Rachel up to, like, cap strength, and she was really good. In my second run, I was like, I'm playing Lunatic. I kind of want to see how Layla does, and she was awesome. Oh, I do remember the Renolnerary, actually, because of the D-leveled Renol having 0 magic, so he just heals 10 HP with heal staff. Renolnerary, my beloved. I remember I made an FE8 patch out of, like, a bunch of running gags from a bunch of friends on Discord. I kind of want to pull that out and see what I did, because I do not remember what all I changed in that. So I kind of want to, like, go play it blind again, so I can remember all the weird stuff that I did in it. I remember some stuff was like Erica was replaced with like a D-leveled Lucia down to a level 1 Myrmidon. Seth was replaced with like FE6 Marcus. Oh, that sucks. Synergy barrier. Molder was replaced with like a level 3 Renault, so he has 0 magic. I don't remember very much beyond that. Yeah, FE6 Marcus posting. I love FE6 Marcus. Now I really want to go try that out. See what all he did in that. It's so hard to run for these Griffins. These Griffins are so fast. Oh, another thing I do remember was you get an auto-leveled like 15-5 Naomi and Ghost Ship because that's where I lost her in Iron Man. And like one of my first ever FE8 Iron Mans, I lost her there. So I was like, you know what? Can we just run for these guys, please? Thank you. Ooh, getting good level ups on FE6 Marcus feels so good. Whenever I tried to Iron Man FE6, my first Marcus level up was like strength, skill, and speed. And I was like, ooh, that was a good Marcus level. And the next one was strength and defense. And the next one was like HP, strength, and res. So my Marcus was +4 on strength at some point. Which /5 is the name in question? It was a Ranger Naomi. Because that was back whenever I was like trying to be good at the game. So I was like, okay, I gotta make Naomi a Ranger, so she'll be like good or whatever. Nowadays I have to make her a sniper because I think the sniper looks cute. Oh, I think all of the Siege Tomes in the game, all the Siege Tome users were replaced with like Hyper Pupils because my friend, oh, it was actually Torchart that had like an FE8 randomizer where there were like a bajillion pupils with Siege Tomes. So now like every Siege Tome in the game is just a super pupil. That was in some of my really early days of using FE Builder. I tried Secret War. I don't think so. I don't think I've heard of it. No, I didn't get it. I know there's a couple of like FE8 hacks out there. I haven't tried very many of them. Maybe I should. I've tried to make like my own Sacred Stones patch. Nope, wrong one. I made it a Sacred Stones patch that adds skills, but it's like very, very minimal skills. Also, this is a reminder to everyone to drink water. I think the ruling was something like everyone has one skill at base, and then promoted infantry gets a class skill or something. Because I wanted to have like some skills, but I didn't want to have like skills all over the place. Water is important. Stay hydrated. Oh my goodness, just little spiders. We can't escape the little spiders. Just run. Oh my. Thank you. Oh, Thunder Lizard, not what I'm looking for. I think I also tried to make it. I tried to make an FE7 patch as well, except it was supposed to try to make like FE7 better. Not really like rebalanced, but more like just more fun. Yeah, this is, funnily enough, this moment right here is why I try to avoid a lot of random encounters in the game, because of all things in the game, I super hyperly obsess over this one weapon that I'm going to use for like 60 minutes. I really want to get rid of... actually, I want to do a bunch of AoE. Yeah, Sacred Stones with just like very basic skill setups is just really fun. I like skills in Fire Emblem. I think skills are a lot of fun to play around. I just really don't like it when the skills get really overbearing. I'm cool with enemies having skills if it's easily trackable. So for example, yeah, that means I get 2 more hours of it in the sequel. Geez, stop targeting Julia. Oh my gosh. I like it more. I'm okay with enemies having more skills if it's like class-based. So you have like, oh, all the enemy cavaliers have this skill. Enemy, you know, sages have adepts, so you have to look out for that. Enemy heroes have vantage, you have to look out for that. But whenever it's just kind of thrown all over the place, I find it really hard and tiresome to keep up with who has what. Yeah, having to look them up on the GBA screen would be really annoying if there were a whole lot of them, because they're not visible on the screen. You have to go into a whole separate menu to see them. So I'd imagine that if you tried to like skill blow, you know, FE8 or something, if you didn't make it really condensed, it would become really frustrating to try to keep up with all the skills. I almost wish I had been keeping count of how many of these Fenrirs I've blasted, so I can see whenever I hit 64 of them. I think TMGC does something where, like, I've seen very few enemies with skills in TMGC. A lot of them just have, like, crit boost for being a sword master or something. But not a lot of enemies actually have skills, which I don't mind. The enemies are hard enough, like, stat-wise, that... oh, wow. The enemies are difficult enough, just statistically, that I don't think they really need skills to be difficult. Get blasted, idiot. Fine, you don't want me to run? I'll fight. Retina and big stats on Iconic Duo. I feel like the stats aren't too big. Like, I'm not really a big fan of games like Awakening, where the stats get really, really high. I'm not really a big fan of that. I don't really like it when the numbers start getting into like the 40s or 50s. I think that's just a little too high for my liking. But TMGC sits somewhere like, I think the highest caps are around 37 or something. And that's something like Warrior Strength is 37, and I think that's fine. I think that's not so high. Yeah, they ride the line of having really high stats without feeling really bloated and inflated. And even if the enemy does have like a really high stat, so for example, if you know, generals and they're 32 defense or something, they still have only like 5 or 6 res. And because they don't have goofy, like, wary fighter attached to them, you can still deal with them with your mages very well. It really gets annoying whenever enemies with skills start having skills that like perfectly counter how you're supposed to counter them. If that makes any sense. Like, I kind of get that it's supposed to be part of the challenge, but it also makes it, like, kind of frustrating to play. Not really skills related, but I remember the same thing happening. I was trying to play Sacred Echoes, and the number of mages that had leather shields equipped was insane. I'm like, cool. So I have these mages that do a whole bunch of magic damage to all my units, and I'm supposed to kill them. Well, how do I do that when they're all getting a free +3 defense with no speed penalty? Yeah, you also get a whole lot of stats in yours, and I like that the stats are like pretty lopsided overall. Natasha is one of my favorite units to use in that. She's really fun. I don't think I find her as fun as like some other people do. I still think she's really fun, but I have like my other units that I really like using. Like Joseph's goofy fun because of Despoil. Gosh, who am I so much without like spoiling too much about the units? Oh, hey Haley. Oh yes, I like big promo games. I am a huge fan of yeah, I'm a huge fan of big promo games. 80 strength growth and acrobat pirate. Look, he was cool in Lunatic. I've been using him in Lunatic, and he has been awesome. Yeah, like I like those really big promo bonuses. Some of why I really like big promo bonuses is it gives you an incentive to promote. Whereas if you play something like FE7 and 8, promo bonuses are like a really good level up. I do like when there's kind of a push and pull between do I want to promote, do I not want to promote. I like the conflict of whether you want to promote or not. Do you remember what, so +2 strength, +1 speed, do you remember what FE7 Paladin promo bonuses are? Because I think FE7 Paladin promo bonuses are like 2 HP and +1 to everything else. It's literally just a perfect level up. And that's your promotion. Oh, I accidentally kited Isaac by accident. Yeah, like, so compare those 3 CSH promo games and compare those to FE7 Sages. FE7 Sages get like, I think it's, yeah, promoting a mage in FE7 and 8, you get like +1 magic, +1 speed, and then +3 defense and res, I think, and then +3 HP. Like, why is my mage getting bulky? Like, I want my mage to specialize. Like, but the point of my mage is to go fast, hit hard, don't get countered. But in FE7, they're like, okay, your mage looks a little squishy. Here's 3 HP defense and res. Oh my gosh, the fact Garrett keeps getting hit by this is so annoying. Actually, new plan. Ground, Scorch, Fever. Yeah, Blade Lord gives 0 speed in FE7. Which is funny because Lyn is fast, but I find that she's not that fast. Especially when she starts out. I think she has 9 speed at base. If you don't play Lyn mode. So it takes her a little while to dig out of that speed hole. But it just feels bad whenever you promote someone and you just see a whole bunch of +1s. And I'm like, cool. I could have just like kept leveling up. Oh cool, they actually got the fist weapon bonus. Oh, Julia's freaking dead. Time for the really good music. Yeah, the +6 bulk just doesn't help that much unless you've already hyper invested to make your mage bulky. I will find this blade. I'm sunk cost mentality. I'm this far in. I have to find it. Or maybe this is gambler's fallacy where like, because I lost the previous pull, the next one has to be mine. Is that what it is? Because I feel like it's a mixture of both sunk cost and gambler's fallacy. Yeah, I'm trying to get the funny sword for Robin. Me and Angel Robe Eric, I guess. I love the sunk cost fallacy. It's my favorite green cav. Yeah, how dare Abel eat all of my resources? I know you're definitely not talking about Potential Man. Oh, FE7 Falcos. I feel like I remember, I need to look up what the FE7 Falco Knight promo games are, because I remember those being atrocious as well. Maybe those were some of the better ones. I can't remember. I know they get a huge, like, HP boost, which is awesome. Bring back my FE6 Warriors getting 8 HP on promo. That was real. Look, I successfully proved in my first Team GC run that if you give Stefan all your stat boosters, he's actually really good. See you around, Haley. I'll probably still end up being here by the time you get back if this blade keeps escaping me like this. Oh, the +2 strength is like the only thing they get. Blair. I've given a lot of stat boosters to Blair. I think I gave her a Draco Shield just so I could frontline with her better. Ow. Torch. Torch. And you know what? Just for the giggles. Wow, I didn't get anything out of that. See you around. Hope you have fun. I will find this. I will find this. You can't stop me. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Is there an item that lets you, or like a spell that lets you escape combat? I don't think so. I think it just goes off of like your agility versus theirs or something. I'm very certain it's Fenrir's, but now I'm starting to second guess myself. I think Torchart looked it up and it's Fenrir's. I'm gonna look it up now, actually. I'm second guessing myself. If it's not Fenrir's, I'm actually going to cry. But I'm very certain it's Fenrir's. Oh, hi, Rogan. Don't worry, you have not missed much. If you run the video back, you will see that we've been running left and right for a little while. Dreadhounds. Where is Fenrir. Fenrir. Let's see, where is it? Rather notable, other than the statistics, however, is that there's a randomly dropped item. Yeah, so according to the Golden Sun Wiki, it is the Fenrir's. I just have not been able to get it. I've been at this for like an hour and I have not gotten the thing yet. Okay, do that. I think we do Mother Gaia. The repeated hi, hi, hi. Oh, I'll try to keep you company until she gets off. I do love grinding for some ultra rare drops. Ow. Actually, set that again. Okay, torch, scorch. Oh, I'm like running out of PowerPoints. I feel bad for everyone who's dropping in right now of all times, because it's like, wow, this is what you're doing right now? Beating up these angry-looking doggos. I have to have killed at least like 30 of these things by now. Maybe like 20 at the very least. Yo, you killed Veldin with Sveltzalis? That's awesome. Oh, I might have to go read that boss dialogue then. Yes, Robin knows about the funny line that he's about to get. Something, something, strongest man in the Empire. Oh, I forgot to like have the chat pulled up on my phone as well, because that's where I can actually like decide if messages are good to go through or not. So if your message hasn't shown up, oops. Because Jacob has to moderate their own stuff. I should probably turn off some of like these auto filters or something. Can I do that right now? Chat filter. Moderation. What can I change? So it's not just cutting out so much stuff. I can set it to subscriber only if I want it to be that way. Yeah, Valdin's the Chapter 13 paladin that like dips on a certain turn. Community defaults. It's kind of an all or nothing system. I either do it so it doesn't hold anything at all, or like it holds potentially bad stuff. I'm gonna have it still set. Get a stream mod. I'd have to find someone who's willing to do it though. I don't want to like make someone do that. Plus, I'd have to like actually figure out how that works. I actually managed to get the Valdin boss kill on my Lunatic run. I think I was a turn off. I feel like I was right there. I think if I had waited like one more turn, I might not have gotten it. Also, thank you, Robin. We're gonna go down here and back up just so we can make the Sign summary appear. Ah, ambush. Oops, didn't want to go that way. Ooh, two of them. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Kite, you... Actually, I think we're going to start off with a granite. And then we'll... Eruption. Glacier. Yeah, I think the chat tries to, like, cover most, like, swear words or whatever, so if your message has any, it probably won't end up showing up because they keep forgetting to check for stuff like that. Oops. Because it like auto mods that kind of stuff. Ow. Can you guys not? Killed ball in turn 11. That sounds about whenever he leaves. I think it's like turn 12 or something. He dips. Use fast. Oh, that's so smart. Oh no, it's not usually this high. I have an item on it, increases the encounter rate. Round. Oh, you've stolen the spear in every run? I've stolen the Gilded Lance. I like stealing the Gilded Lance instead. Because I can give it to Desmond. Swing. Wish well. I don't think they would have like changed it to increase the turn number because I think the whole idea is that you're not supposed to get two of them. Use Desmond long term. It's fun. Like Bannerlance is so hype. Also, I can't kill this guy now. Torch. What do you mean well about that? Is Desmond... Did you let Desmond die? I would be very upset if you did. Speaking of die, I'm like... I need to like... Okay, this is awkward. Desmond. He's died in every single run? How? What are you doing to him? Poor guy just wants to get his horse. Oh, sick, you got him Lance Fair. Getting him Lance Fair is like what helps out a lot in making him long term. I'm just gonna do this. Because you're about to eat a whole bunch of poison damage. It's level 7. He gets Lance Fair. I think level 7's not that difficult to get to. You have to feed him a lot of like boss kills and stuff if you want to get him there, though. Nope, don't torch him. Torch. This fight is so scuffed. Oh my gosh. This usually goes a lot better. I don't know what I did wrong. I'm only halfway paying attention at this point anyways. We still didn't get it. I will find it. Like, you can't stop me. I think I got Desmond to level 8 whenever I promoted him. So I got him like the level above you get Lance Fair, but I was really pouring into Desmond stonks. I will say that hard pouring into Desmond like that does kind of hurt your other units a little bit. Because like every kill you're giving Desmond is like 5 EXP he's getting, and it's like 20 EXP another unit's not getting. So if you're like investing into Desmond, you have to remember that you're like sacking some of your other units' growth. Which is why I just give him boss kills mostly. Like I'll use him for chip here and there and for killing scary enemies. And then I'll use him for yeah, just feed him like promoted kills and bosses. That's just what I did. There's like the Habadir in Chapter 8 you can feed him. There's like some warriors in Chapter 10. Or some promoted enemies in Chapter 10 you can feed him. So if you just feed him a whole bunch of promoted guys, he can get there. And bosses get the bonus EXP for killing them. Yeah, there's so many fun units to use though. It's so hard to decide. Yeah, promoted enemies give him like 13 to 14. Yeah, that's fine. Plus, if you feed him the, I don't want to say too much. If you feed him the boss kill of the Opistas Tower, like if you give him the boss kill, he'll get a lot of EXP out of that, because those enemies give really chunky EXP. Oh, benching Natasia? That's sad. To be fair, I'm probably going to do something similar in my next run. My next run is probably going to be the hard mode Iron Man. And I'm not going to go for the Blair 5 supports or whatever. I'm probably going to get like... wow, can we get more Fenris, please? I'm probably going to get like her Emil supports, her Zeke supports. I'm probably going to get those in the Iron Man run, especially because like Zeke is the other game over condition. So why not give both of the forced units a support together? What did I just find? What? Okay. That's kind of awesome. Huh. I guess like the agility boost would be really nice. I like the HP recovery though. I guess like if we're gonna give it to anyone, I'm gonna give it to you. That's a good item. Shiny Hunters with a completely unrelated shiny jumps on the screen. That wasn't even a Jin kill. I didn't even get the boosted Jin kill bonus. That was, I just killed the bird and I got a jacket out of it. Like, that's crazy. I wasn't even trying to get that. I didn't even know they could drop those. Cool, now I have a new thing to hyperfixate over every time I play this game. Dungeon jacket. Dungeons and jackets. Actually, go ahead and just use Kitty. We're probably gonna kill this guy this turn anyways, but I don't care. Wrong button. I'm eventually just gonna have to move on because I want to finish the game this stream, and I have like D&D to go to at some point. Still didn't get it. So Fenrir's have a non-zero chance of dropping a. That was a lot of damage. So I need to find more Fenrir's because Fenrir's have a non-zero chance of dropping the Kikimunji, something like that. It's the strongest light blade in the game, and it's like the best weapon that Ivan can equip. And I really want it because it has like a really cool unleash. No, yeah, Fenrir is the enemy I'm looking for. Fenrir is what drops it. It's basically 50% because they either drop it or they don't. I wish it was that simple. Oh. If I kill them with a Mars Jin, it's a 1 in 64 chance it drops. So I've been going at this 164 for like 90 minutes at this point. Robin Stonks chart with upward trend. I think I find like spelling out the emote like that and it not showing up just as funny as the actual emote showing up. Or calling things like the such and such .png or whatever. I'll do that with like such and such .mp4 or whatever. I'll say like, you know, Lazarus jumpscare .mp4. Still looking. I want to blast you guys real quick. So anyways, I started blasting. I will find this thing. There is no escape.mp4. I heard this wonderful song in my dream that I had after eating these berries. Would you like to listen to it? There is no escape. Saying images is funnier than using them directly. That's so true, though. Like, I could send a reaction image, or I could just say a reaction image. And I think that's incredibly funny. Nope. Quick spoilers to anyone's uninformed. This is the last dungeon, and it's not going to take that long to beat. And once I beat it, it will carry over to the next game, but it carries over to like the last quarter of the last game. So I'm going to use this weapon a collective of like 120 minutes across 2 games. But I want it. At this point, it's a principle. At this point, if I give up, like, the Fenrir's won. And I'm not going to let them win. If I get a second feathered robe, I'm going to be so upset. Or if I get a spiky armor, because the Chimera mages can drop spiked armor. If I get a spiked armor, I'm also going to be very upset. Because I have been actively hunting for these swords. And if I get anything but, I'm going to be very upset. Yes, I would not let a Fenrir win. Like, I'm not going to let the Fenrir win. I also feel like my gameplay has gotten like significantly sloppier over the past 90 minutes. Like my mind is so numb to the idea of pressing buttons at this point. Ow. Why do you guys do so much damage? Get blasted. Here, let's give it an ember real quick. Then we'll do that. Beating up Fenrir's, I'm the guy.gif. I'm the guy. Elijah Wood says cake then dies .mp4. I've actually seen Spy Kids 3. I've seen the movie that the guy is from. I've seen Spy Kids 3 a couple of times. So it's really funny to see that GIF, because we also reference it at D&D a whole lot. Like anytime we're like, oh, we have to find the guy. I'm the guy. Run away. I'm the Fenrir guy. I literally pulled a Thanos on no, I feel bad laughing about that on a channel like this. See, I don't think there are any items or skills that help with fleeing. There's the Sacred Feathers and the Avoid spell. Those just let you, like, not get into encounters, though. They don't necessarily make it, like, easier to escape them or anything. And besides, as I'm leveling up, like, my agility and stuff... Oh! It should be easier to escape now, because, Julia has higher agility now. And I believe it's like your party's total agility stat that makes it easier or harder to run. At least I think it is. Yeah, it'd be cool if the Avoid Synergy would just let you leave an encounter. I think that'd be a cool idea. Just so I can say, nope, I'm out. I wish Garrett outsped these things. That'd be really helpful. I haven't, like, gotten it while I wasn't looking, right? Okay, I haven't yet. I was gonna be even more upset if I checked my inventory and it was right there. I know, I'm getting so many level ups out of this. Oh wait, I should have attacked with Mia. She's gonna cast the Drown and it's gonna kill us in one shot. Bleh. Inefficient. My LTC is in shambles. Oh, pal, we got another Suffocate. She has to do multiple dice rolls to get that. Like, she has to roll the Unleash chance, and then the enemy has to fail the roll to succeed against the Drowning. Like Garrett get kills, they have the highest luck. I did give all my luck boosters to Garrett because Morsode likes luck. Garrett, torch. What level are we? 29. We're getting there. Oh wait, I was supposed to use the stone thing before. I think on average, like the highest level party I've beaten this game with was like level 35 or something. The level ups start coming really slowly at some point though. It doesn't help that these Jin kills, because if you kill an enemy with a Jin, you get even more money and EXP out of the fight. It multiplies both of them. I also have so much money right now. Look how many coins I have. I can buy whatever I want. I will not be killing the Griffins because I do not want to get another feathered jacket because that'll make me very upset. Make sure I hit the right dude. There we go. Focus fire everything on just these guys. Oh, another reminder to drink water. Garrett, torch. At least it's somewhat consistent. Like, at the very least, I know, like, setups that'll kill certain groups pretty easily. Okay, the Kids World guide is so good, though. I really want to do a playthrough of FE11, but following that guide, the Kids World FE11 guide to a T. That's like on one of the burners for run ideas I want to do. Kids World and the Blade of Light. I don't want to say too much that's on the Kids World guide because I want to leave some of it a surprise for some people. But yeah, there's so much great advice like grinding Gordon to level 10 in the first chapter. It was base chapter 12 strat. Shoot, which one's chapter 12? I'm trying to remember. I don't have the FE11 chapter numbers as memorized as the other games. I mostly remember stuff like the Media and Tomas map. Warping Martha to outfit them with weapons. That's what you just have Martha use a door key to get them out. Duh. My favorite part is that they keep saying that like Horus is the best unit ever. Like every time a Horus is brought up, they're like, "This is Horus. He's awesome. If you want to use an armor knight, you should just wait for Horus. But if you really want one, you can use Draug initially, and then drop him for Horus when you get him." Horus does have a pretty good portrait. Gosh, that FE11 run that I did recently for stream, that was a wild time. Yeah, like, such funny advice. You have to have 15 or fewer units in order to go to the Gaiden. All the Gaidens require less than 15 units, or I think it's 15 or fewer. What's funny is I don't think the guide knows about the Gaidens because it doesn't mention anything about them. I think they just Googled the units and just read wiki articles on them and then like made a guide out of it. Yeah, you have to have a lot of units dead to go to the Gaidens. I don't, oh, I actually would have to do full content, because they assume you play the prologue. Because one of the first steps is to use Jagen as the sack in Prologue 4. So I have the full content so I can play on like hard 2 or something. Because I'm not touching like hard 4 without Jagen, you can't make me. But yeah, they want you to sack Jagen in Prologue 4. If you want to see more funny Jagen stuff like that, check out like Archived Miiverse or whatever. The amount of like propaganda for sacking, the amount of propaganda for sacking Jagen in Prologue 4 is crazy. Oh wow, we poisoned the guy. Oh, he's gonna die to poison before we can actually hit him with the thing. Oh wait, I need to do... Okay, she's gonna die to Venom. Oh, never mind. Just power level Frey by dodging archers. That also means I have to like level grind Gordon to level 10 in the first chapter. I don't remember if they say to get Norn or not. I know they specify that like Kane's not worth using. They very much tell you that like Frey is the best Cavalier, but Abel's like kind of good as well, I guess. Like you can use Abel if you want, but like hyper invest into Frey. He's the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, Gordon propaganda is pretty funny though. I'll give it that. I do love me some Gordon propaganda. Okay, how much longer is my sanity willing to take before I give up? Because... ah! It says Norn isn't worth sacrificing for. Okay. I know it just specifies that like she's worse than Gordon. Which is funny, because you'd think that the guide would see like cute archer girl and go, oh my gosh, this is actually the best unit in the game. It could be... don't say that. Don't do that. 99% of gamblers quit right before they're about to hit it big. Jamie, I hate you so much. You're right, it could be the next one. Like, if I stopped, for all I know, the next one would have been the drop. And then the Fenrir's would have won. I will get this. You can't stop me now. I'm committed. I'm not a quitter. Image of the guy going away from the mines while being sad. I know, if I keep going for it, I might not even finish today. This dungeon doesn't take that long. Like, I know this dungeon inside and out. I can do this dungeon pretty quickly. I could also take the dive of playing the dungeon while I'm looking for it. But then I can't, like, refill on Synergy Stones. Free Synergy Stones. I have like an hour and a half before I have to leave for D&D. So like half the stream is going to have just been hunting for the doodad. I'll get it. It's not that hard. It'd be funny if I didn't finish because I couldn't get the funny looking sword. Time to drink some more water. At least I got a feathered robe out of it. That is true. I did my best to start the stream like earlier than the last two because I knew I was probably going to be stuck here for a bit trying to find this thing. Gotta get the sword for the true ending. The good ending where you have a cool sword. So true though. See, you get it. I will find this. I'm going to find this. You can't stop me now. I'm committed. If I don't find it, then the previous 90 minutes would have been for nothing. Or I guess it wouldn't have all been for nothing. I did get some level ups. I got the cool feather jacket. But it's the principle of the matter. Also, I don't think this game does like different encounter tables for different floors, but I can always double check. I don't think it does though. Ivan no longer has to worry about Mind Read because he has the sparkly poke. He just dodged twice. Die, monster. Come on, give me Fenrir's. Give me Fenrir's. Lizard. Another lizard. The dungeon just runs out of Fenrir's. The Fenrir enemy in this room has a different ID than the other, so it doesn't drop anything. I would believe you at this rate. You don't get it. Due to some old GBA programming shenanigans, this Fenrir actually can't drop it. We will simply keep looking. A Fenrir? Ow. Me when FE6 RNG. Okay. Big Shine Plasma. Actually, we'll just kite. Mother Gaia. Eruption. I just want to make sure I'm a really good level for the final boss. Which I could probably just stomp the final boss right now. Oh, I need to make sure I remember to take the lure cap off of Julia whenever I go to continue the rest of the dungeon. That would be kind of important. Again, I wish I had been keeping count of how many Fenrirs I've killed. I've heard that there's some more modern RPGs like this that have like a pity system where if you just kill, where there's like a percentage drop for every month, for like a monster to drop stuff. Like, there's monsters that have drops like this, but if you just kill X amount of them, like, you get one automatically. I know there's, like, RNG abuse setups that lets you get it easier, but I'll get it. These Fenrir drops are a reference to how many truly boring units Retina throws at you. So true! Because I remember seeing a page that talks about it. That talks about like, oh, here's how you RN manipulate to get the thing. Also, it doesn't look like any messages have been blocked. Awesome, because I keep forgetting to check that. Oops. Nope, don't do that. Dude. that. Do that. Do that. Do that. There's so many fun units in TMDC. I love using all of them. Well, most of them at least. Yeah, she'd probably know. Or maybe she just doesn't care to get it. Which I wouldn't blame her. But this is my white whale. This is my thing. I have to get this. Ow. Wow. Can we run away from these guys? These are like the slowest enemies in the game. Besides, I get to have all you guys keeping me company while I do this. Yeah, we're all like one big crew, except I'm doing everything and you guys just get to watch. There is no escape. Oh, poison. My thumb is also like starting to cramp up from holding the B button so much, from trying to run around to get encounters. At this point, we're gonna get Purest Wish on Mia. The crew just sits and watches while Sid does everything. Sounds like the TMGC crew. Yeah, if at this point I'm gonna get more like jackets. I'm gonna get spiky armor at this point. I think my thumb is also cramping because I've been playing like a rhythm game that I got recently, and like all the button pressing so fast, it like makes my thumb cramp up sometimes. Maybe I should learn to actually play it on like a keyboard or something. Garrett, there's a doggo for you to bonk. Drawing tablet rhythm players? I don't think I've ever seen that. Do people play like rhythm games on like drawing tablets? Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna start getting level ups, and like the damage I'm doing is gonna get too high, and suddenly I'm not gonna be able to like do my cycles. My cycle of like how I do damage to kill things isn't gonna work anymore. Like I'm gonna have to rethink how I hit enemies so I don't kill them before the gen hit. OSU. What's that? I might have to look that up real quick. It might be something I've heard of and I just don't know the abbreviation for. Oh, that's actually just what it's called. Oh, I think I've seen gameplay of this. Okay. my entire rhythm was just thrown off, and now I'm trying to like pick back up where I was. Oh, we have wait, I've had Ice Horn. It's Ice Missile is the last one. Me when Desmond levels too well. Desmond feels really well balanced around Lunatic. I really like Desmond in Lunatic. Like, he feels just good enough to do what you need him to. What's funny is Garrett still doesn't outspeed this guy. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I feel like this is taking ridiculously long. Like, am I just going insane? Because I feel like we're just now hitting the 2-hour mark, and I've spent pretty much all of it in this single room. I feel like at this rate I should have gotten it by now. Like, even mathematically it's not lining up. I feel like I've killed at least 24 in these guys. So maybe I'm just... Surely it's the next Fenrir. Perhaps a change-up is in order. Oh, but it could be the next one. Yeah, I really like the Jagans in TMGC going into more supportive roles as they fall off some. Because, like, Aaron turns into a staff rally thief bot, and Desmond kind of turns into, like, a repositioned Bannerlance bot. Although, I found that if you get Lancefair on him, he still holds up pretty well because of Triangle Adept and Lancefair. So it means he can just get +8 damage for free against things he has Triangle against. So it kind of helps. His speed becomes like a bit of a problem. I think I've given him 2 speed wings at this point. Drop chances add up right. You're basically due for one at this point. Because the universe owes me. Yeah, Desmond doesn't like fall off too much. If you get him Lancefair, I found. I remember my first run I didn't get him Lancefair, and he kind of just like bleh. But let's see, I think I do. But with Lancefair, he becomes like that 4 extra damage is really appreciated. And the Bannerlance in general is just a really good item. I refuse to fight other things that have item drops because I don't want to get one of the other ones and they get, like, ow. I can look at it real quick while I'm bouncing around, because I have the thing pulled up. Oh, sick, more of them. Okay, I could look up the RNG minute, but this might be it. This could be the fight where I get it. Ragnarok. Torch the middle one. Throw up a wish real quick. Okay, so on the Fisher Golden Sun Wiki, from what I have pulled up, we drop a Fenrir's. It is normally a 1 in 256 drop, but a Mars Gem makes it a 164. So also guarantees dropping rare potions time it's done. Everyone has to be in their mental classes. Make sure Isaac is faster than Mia. Mia is faster than Garrett, but also make sure Garrett has less than 150 agility. Should be afflicted, right? Oh, no one should be afflicted with the equipment curse. Ew, I have to go back and remove the. I'd have to go and remove the equipment curse off of Garrett. I guess maybe I could try that. Yeah, how many more Fenrirs could it take? Like, I'm basically owed one at this point. Like, mathematically, the next Fenrir is probably gonna drop one. It's so far out of the way, I could just keep killing Fenrirs. Gosh, I really wish I had one of those swords for every time Fenrir hit an FE6. This is what RuneScape feels like, to be honest. Well, it's a good thing I've never played. I've heard people talk about it though, but I've never actually like played RuneScape. I've actually never played like any kind of big. Is RuneScape an MMO? It sounds like it is. But I've never played any kind of like MMO or anything. I'm scared of playing with other people. The RNG can get real bad sometimes. I feel that. Go 3 times dry on this thing you need. Stop hitting Garrett with that, oh my gosh. Torch. Well, that's nice to hear at least, because multiplayer stuff like that scares me. So I've never like gotten into stuff like MMOs. I remember wanting to try them whenever I was younger, but I didn't. They just kind of intimidate me for the most part. Plus, I'd have to, like, interact with people that I don't know very well. Which I don't mind doing on here. Because at least, like, I'm in complete control of what's going on here, so, like, you guys have to watch me play this. That's a little different. I don't want to, like, be the new guy who's, like, bad at everything. The huge time sinks. That's what I've heard. I just don't... You know what? Fair. That's totally fair. I mean, look at me right now. Look what I'm doing. This is a huge time sink right now. Like this is one of those unnecessary and irrelevant time sinks ever. But you know what? It kind of makes my brain happy. Like my body has this really bizarre tolerance for tedium. I can do tedious stuff like this all day. I could go on for this like another hour if I needed to or wanted to. Like just for some reason, I'm just like okay with doing something like this. So it just kind of works, and I don't really know why. This has been an hour and 40 minutes of this 2-hour stream. I'm telling you, I can go at this. I can go all day. I can keep this up. I can very easily fixate on something like this. It will happen. Okay, so we don't attack with Ivan because he might do the thing. Actually, no, we kite this turn. Then we do those. Actually, if we basic attack, we risk poisoning it. Okay, now we can like impact, ground, torch, scorch. Wait. Yeah, I will not lose to these Fenrir's. What not being from the instantaneous rapid fire entertainment generation does to a person. Like, I am so satisfied just sitting here and fighting the same enemy over and over again until I get the thing that I want. Grindy stuff like this is almost... how do I put this? It's almost relaxing sometimes. Because I'm only like halfway paying attention to this. Like, I am not putting a lot of brain power into the fact that Roman's at 170 HP right now and I need to run before this guy attacks me again. But I don't know, I find it almost calming. Like, to loop back around to shiny hunting, back whenever I would do like shiny hunt stuff in like the 3DS games or in Let's Go, I just kind of enjoyed it. It was just like, it's kind of relaxing. It was just engaging enough to like keep me that I had to pay a little bit of attention, but it didn't feel like it demanded my whole attention, so I could like talk to friends or do stuff like that. You've been grinding in RuneScape all stream. Well, we're in this together, so I hope I'm at least keeping you some form of company. I'm kind of shocked I haven't gotten a spiky armor drop either, but I guess the drop being like 1 in 256 or something. If I get a spiky armor drop from these guys while I'm trying to like Fenrir grind, I'm gonna be so upset. Dear God, these guys do so much damage. We're all reaching level 30. Oh, I gotta find my note cards and see what other talking points I have, because I am very quickly running out of talking points. I gotta get my cue cards out. Oh, the recent poll thing I did about like stream ideas for like FE games, and everyone said we want Iron Mans with like funny twists on them. So now I need to think of like silly, goofy things to do in an Iron Man. I'll probably do reverse recruitment first as one of them. I actually don't have cue cards. I'm just kidding. I wing it. I try to mentally have something prepared. Like, if I'm going through like a boring card or something, I'm like quickly trying to sort through like ideas for talking points that I can go through. But yeah. That would be really funny if I just had like a set of 3x5 cards sitting on my desk and I'm like, shoot, which one do I talk about next? So how about those devil axes, huh? Get some water. I think I remember Retna mentioned they were working on a reverse recruitment team season patch. I think they said that they couldn't make it like one of the in-game modifiers because it would just make it way too difficult to work properly. So instead, they're just going to make it like a whole separate patch you have to apply. Someone need to timestamp this once it's turned into a VOD. You mean someone wouldn't want the whole 2-hour Kikwimenji stream? I need to make like a stream highlights reel, but it's not actually highlights, it's just this part as its own video. Oh my gosh, there's still so many of these guys. I need to think about if I did do reverse recruitment, which game would I do? Because I can only really modify GBA and maybe 3DS games. I'd have to really mess around with Paragon a lot more to see if I actually know how to mess around with the 3DS games. I'm not as adept at using those. Think of all the shorts you can make out of a 2-hour grinding session. It basically prints its own money at that point. Oh, but I could do one of the GB games. The problem is I'm doing FE8 right now. I just did FE6. So I guess I could do like an FE7 reverse recruitment, which would be kind of funny. Or I could do something goofy like, I don't know, I could think of something. Nope, reset to, there we go. What are some other things I could do? Although, I could always look for patches for other games. You think Corel think... Oh, wow, that's incredible. Yeah, Lin mode is like... Lin mode baffles me almost, because I don't really know what to think about it. Maybe my brain's just rotted because I've been doing this for 2 hours. But Lin mode is like such an enigma to me in how it works, because it very much feels like it was like it feels like they made FE7 and then said we could make like another lord and like add on this extra story if we wanted to. Having Lin mode be your introduction to FE almost makes you not want to play it. Yeah, Lin mode is just so bleh, it's so nothing. Yeah, it's turn your brain off easy. What's upsetting is I don't really like playing Hector hard mode without Lin mode though. Because so many of the units feel so bad without Lin mode. Like Urk, Lucius, Kent, Sane, all of them with no Lin mode just feel so awful. So if I go to play something like Hector Hard mode, I'm like, well, I kind of want to have the Lin mode bonuses. I remember for the longest time, because I used to play it on my Wii U, I would keep a save file at Chapter 10 of Lin mode with like Nils at level 7 already, and anytime I wanted to anytime I wanted to play like Hector Hard mode with Lin bonuses, I would just play that one chapter. Lin mode feeds off the boringness tolerance that children have. I mean, hey, I was mentioning earlier that I'm like really good at tolerating boring stuff. Yeah, you can do some fun customization to it too. Like if you want to suddenly make one unit a specific hard carry, you can be like, yeah, this is the Dorcas run. The problem with using Cracked Dorcas is it means I'm probably going to Germ, and I will not go to Germ. You can't make me. Reminder to drink water. I know the big thing for like going Super Cat is because you have that Night Crest. Woo. But also, aside from doing like the Ironmans or whatever, I also just have fun playing something like else as the Saturday streams, because it kind of gives me a chance to play something else. Wow, that's a lot of dudes. Yes, always remember to drink water. Come on, give me the Fenrirs. I really have to say thank to all of you who are still here. I cannot believe so many of you are still here watching this or listening to me. Oh, good luck out there. And Miss Fenrir extermination. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this so hard. Watch this. Like, I'm bound to get one eventually, right? Yeah, I'm due up for one. Like, the game's gonna realize here in a sec that I was supposed to have gotten one, so it's gonna give me one. At the very least, if I may brag, I'm very fast at menuing. So I can like click through this really quickly. Yep, we're all level 30. I'm going to be steamrolling through this dungeon as soon as I get this. Only 16 more level ups until Pure Wish. Then we'll be unstoppable. Shoutouts to Minardi having Wish. Or maybe she has Pure Wish. I forgot which one it is, but I know Minardi has Pure Wish, and I think Saturos has Potent Cure. Because there weren't any like fire healing spells, but they wanted to give both bosses healing. But since it scales off of like Mercury, she'll try to use Wish and it heals like 100 HP or something. Oh my gosh, can you stop that? Don't worry, we're gonna get it soon. I know it. We're gonna get there. Trust me. Critical. Okay, that's fine. Torch. Oh wow. That's a lot of dudes. Other guy, Fireball. Use Fireball, and only Fireball. I'm hoping this kills the Chimera turn 1, because that would be really helpful. Critical? I did not know Garrett was a Noish archetype. Noish is so funny. He's one of my favorite units in that game. I love Noish. I remember I did an FE4 draft, and Garrett literally pulled a Thanos. I did an FE4 draft, and I got Noish as one of my units that I picked out, and I think I ended up pairing him with Lean, or with Sylvia, so I had Noish Lean, which means I had Critical Dancer. Noish fan club. We got another level up. We're at level 31. I have so much money right now. Who did I end up picking for that draft? I got like Rakusus, Noish. Because the way it worked was, like, kids were drafted with mothers. But I don't think... I think you had to use, like, your drafted dads to pair, unless you absolutely had to. I don't remember what the exact rule for it was. That was the run where I actually drafted a Rotovan in that run. And I had like a super trained up Rotovan. I also drafted Linda, that's right. I drafted Linda and I drafted Rotovan. And it was definitely something. As much fun as I had using Rotovan, he is such a disappointing unit. Like, imagine everything that makes the Sword Twins fun. Like, Paragon from Lex, Luna from Hoenn, um, Critical from Noish, anything. Like, imagine anything fun that the Sword Twins have, and, like, just not. Like, take away all those fun toys, and just start with a basic Iron Blade. That's Roldan. Yeah, Soul from Dew if you're based. Look, I did do Ira whenever I did ranks. Do Ira is like, that's where it's at. I also want to play, I want to do FE4 ranked for the channel at some point. Yeah, so you get the Bargain Twins. And the best part about it is, since you have Bargain on the two Sword Twins, they can basically like buy Paragon like in Chapter 7 as soon as possible. But it also means that since Larce pairs so quickly with Jahavier, you get those two paired, and Larce can just throw all of her extra money on Jahavier, which means he can buy Paragon. Weirdly enough, playing FE4 ranked was probably the most fun I've had playing FE4. Which probably causes some people to have some concerns for like my mental health or whatever, but I had a lot of fun playing FE4 ranked. Oh wait, I forgot to use the gym. I am so zoned out right now. I was not thinking there. Wow. It's been a while. I know, it would have been hilarious if that was the drop. Just the one that wasn't a Jin kill was actually the drop. We're getting there though, we're getting there. At least Torch is a really good Jin because it hits 3 defense. That's kind of awesome. Back to it. Ooh, another one. Any second now I'm gonna get it. And then all the doubters will be proved wrong. Like, it's going to happen. Where am I getting things from? Oh, that's right. That's from Robin sending me the RNG thing. Are you feeling it now? I'm feeling it. Like, it's gonna happen. It's right here. In fact, this one is going to drop it. I'm gonna have to update the thumbnail with like with like a finale 0.5 or something. want to get this. Because I will be so upset if I don't get it. We're gonna kill this guy, see if he gives me a jacket. No. Ooh, there's one. Oh, of course Garrett became unable to move. I can't believe Garrett is still getting outsped by these guys. Level 31. Come on, it's gotta be close. Like, I've been at it for this long. It's gotta be close, right? We're gonna try something a little spicy. The real King Queen was the levels we made along the way. Okay, Garrett goes last. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try to like expedite this process a little bit. We're gonna like attack a lot like this, and we're gonna see if we get the Jin kill turn one, just to kind of like pick up the pace a little bit. Nice, that actually works. Okay, that's one less turn we have to play versus Ice Coils. Oh, shoot. Ah, no escape. Okay, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna, like... We're gonna do this. Shine Plasma. Mother Gaia. And you resist water, so Glacier doesn't even really do that much. Oh, the Chimera doesn't die. Oh my goodness. Ground you. I feel like this is getting a little ridiculous. I need to know how many of these things I've killed. Just so I can know how many times I've rolled the 1 in 64. Hi, Haley! How are you? How was work? How are you? Oh, there's 2 of them. Makes sense, makes sense. I would never ask someone to try to count all these, but I really hope, like, someone is mad enough to do it. But I would never ask someone to sit through this whole VOD and count how many Fenris I've killed. Because that would be absolutely crazy. Actually, I want to ground like that. If you actually went through and counted them, that would be awesome. But again, don't ever feel like you have to, please. Killed more than Joseph's base defense. Yeah, if someone in the comment section actually goes back and watches this and then counts how many it is, I think that would be like peak comedy. I feel like if I had to give an estimate for how many Fenris I've killed, I think I've killed like at least 3. There is a way to RM manip it, but you have to like have certain like unit setups and certain like agility setups and stuff like that. And besides, it would have taken like quite a, because I have to go remove the curse off of Garrett in order to do that. So I would have had to go all the way out of the dungeon, cure the curse and gear off again. And come on, why would I do that whenever I could spend this amount of time doing this? So you say it takes less time. I'm not going to tell you how long ago the arm manip strat was suggested. At this point, it's about proving a point. Like, it's not about the Kukui Munji doodad anymore. It's about the message. I got a potion drop. Yeah, I feel like it was at least 2 minutes ago. Roughly, I think. But at the very least, it was 2 minutes. Everyone's level 31 now. I've gotten like... Oh, I haven't saved in a while. Shoot, I should save. I've gotten 5 level ups out of this. I've gotten 5 level ups. Yeah, it's about showing the Fenris whose dungeon this is. This is my dungeon. I'm gonna be caught up with Felix's party at Jupiter by this point. Don't worry, we got this. We got this. Yeah, I remember the squads never really matching up their levels, so whenever the other squad joins, I have to like either just use Isaac's squad for a sec to catch them up, or keep using Felix's squad because my Isaac squad has gotten too high level while I was looking for the whatever it's con. Yeah, you do have a whole bunch of Jin you get to play with, which is really fun. Oh my gosh, this one dude. The EXP is shared, but I think it's slower for people in the back party. From what I understand, it's like slow EXP if you're not up in the front. Stop giving me these guys. You get half EXP. Okay, yeah. I knew it was like cut by something. I didn't remember if it was like 3/4 or half or something like that. Which I don't mind that mechanic because it means that I can more easily keep everyone around the same EXP. So like if certain party members have fallen behind because of dying, I can just leave them up front while everyone else levels up. Do dual ninja in the first game if you're not a coward. Doesn't that just leave Mia and Ivan high and dry though? Oh, I don't know if Ivan. I don't think Ivan can go ninja. I don't think he can at least. Where'd all the Fenrir's go? I know you're still out there. You can't hide. Birds. So many dudes. Come on, just give me the Fenrir's. Give me the doggos. I can handle it. Give me the doggos. Where are the doggos? Yikes! Found one. Okay, so we Shine Plasma, Mother Gaia, use Fireball and only Fireball. Oh my! Oh, I've had. Oh, I got Break. That's what I got. Yo, Deadbeard, I'm coming for you. Ivan can get Ninja if he has 6 Venus and 3 Mars. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know the 2 final bosses have buffs. Like, I think Minardi has High Impact, and I think Saturos has Protect. So being able to break the buffs would be nice. But I think Saturos also has Break. Garrett, how are you still getting outsped by this guy? I was talking about this earlier, but Minardi also has Wish, right? Because Hex didn't exist yet. Which is funny, because Wish coming off of her low Mercury just doesn't do anything. Or I think it's Wish Well, not like base Wish, but... Ooh, idea! Somewhat stealing from TMGC here, but I had mentioned in a previous stream that it'd be cool... Oh, see you around! Sorry that the streaming cut was just one of me running in circles fighting Fenrir's, but maybe in the future there'll be another one. So I had mentioned that I wish there were more moments of like characters interacting around like camps or something. But what if like during moments like that, like some of your party members could teach some of the other party members like certain synergies or whatever, and it would be like, oh, Garrett and Mia are like, I don't know, talking to each other, and they're like teaching each other different stuff. Oh, would you look at that? Garrett learned, I don't know, Break or something, and then it stays like fixed to his synergy list, no matter what you make him. I guess that's kind of what like the gems you find to do, but those are more for field synergies. So I think it'd be cool if there were like skill scrolls, like in Fire Emblem, but for spells in Golden Sun. So you could be like, oh, I want to teach, you know, I want to teach Mia Impact. So now she can both heal and be an impact cast person. Oh, the gems in Dark Dawn. All right, the gems in Dark Dawn like have higher versions of like spells or whatever. I do want to play Dark Dawn at some point. Again, how do I handle this? Ground, torch. Surely at some point I'm gonna get the drop, right? Oh my gosh. So we're gonna kill you in particular. Chomp chomp. Yeah, it's like bizarrely easy. I remember I tried to replay it somewhat recently, and you regenerate synergy points so quickly. No, I don't want to quit right before I hit it big, and I'm not going to. 99% of gamblers quit right before they hit it big. Jesus Christ, I'm going at this for 2.5 hours of just Fenrir farming. I can't believe there's people still in this chat watching. That blows my mind. Yeah, the only, like, somewhat difficult fights are the final, the Star Magician, and Duelahan. I even remember the final boss not being that difficult whenever I played it. Like, Duelahan was hard, and Star Magician was kind of difficult, but I even remember, the final boss not being that difficult. Yeah, Star Magician's so cool. But the rate that you restore power points in Dark Dawn is crazy. Like, you can just endlessly heal yourself. Fireball! Yeah, I guess you could do the same thing with just avoid spamming. Torch. You're poisoned. It feels a bit more egregious because it's something you can just always do. You don't have to do any kind of like setups or anything, or have to like, torch. Wow, that didn't kill. Is the game audio doubled? Oh my gosh, it is. Why? Oh, I know why. Did this fix it? There we go. I forgot that in order for like the donation alerts to come on, I had to turn on desktop audio, and I forgot that that's also playing the sound for the game. So I had Streamlabs both collecting MGBA audio and desktop audio, so it was playing the sound twice. There we go. Wow, I'm so sorry about that. That had to like sound miserable. Also, hi Robin. I'm like 1 kill away from getting the sword. Like, I'm so close to getting it, trust me. I've hunted like 40 doggos. I'm bound to get one now. 99% of gamblers. I see, still making poor choices. I will find this. You can't stop me. Every second that... When do I leave for D&D? And like... I have to end this stream in like 20 minutes. It still gets replaced by a Forge later, but I want it! Like, I want it now. Okay, you gave me the alternative method, and it sounded like it would have been longer, so... It's the Fenrir Raleigh, not the finale. See, I did too. Wait. Okay, it's not in my inventory. Oh my gosh, you just scared me so bad. I would have had to, like, go get the curse gear off of Garrett and, like, get a new weapon on him so we could properly do it at once. I'm about to get it pretty soon. I don't know if like the other people finding it entertaining, but I don't know. I've kind of been enjoying this. It's just been like chill, kind of relaxing. How about this? I'll make a deal. If I don't get it by the end of this stream, I will stream tomorrow as well. I might still, just so I can finish the game. But if I don't get it by the end of this stream, I will stream tomorrow. the quick draw of opening the inventory. Look, you scared me. I was really worried for a second there that you were right, and it's just sitting in the inventory waiting. Wow, talking is really difficult. But yeah, I was like really worried that it's just been sitting there the whole time. No, don't poison him. Okay. Wait, ground him. Watch this. Besides, I don't have to leave in like exactly 20 minutes. I got time. Come on, give me Fenrir's. Okay, so I found out if we do Shine Plasma, Mother Gaia, Torch, Glacier. Hi, Julia! We're fighting monsters to get a cool sword for Robin to use, which will definitely be useful. Like, look at this. I had this down to a system. Look how quick that was. That's so many dudes. Oh, wait, we get hit by surprise. Ow. Look, we're gonna get this. Oh, Julia, did you see, did you look in the TMGC bugs and stuff? Did you see that? Something that I found last night while playing the Viridian arc? Because I went to buy something from Rose. I clicked on it to buy it and it was like, do you want to confirm your purchase? And I said no, and she was like, oh, okay. And then like those screenshots are what the end result was. And every time I said no, it just kept getting worse, and it was increasingly funny. Local child's so angry, she just explodes the game. I actually bought 4 of those from her. I bought 4 Black Lotuses from what's her name? From Rose. Which is funny because now Wilhelm's personal skill just doesn't exist anymore. Because I only have like 412 gold now. So Wilhelm as a unit is just in shambles right now. Funnily enough, I was watching Tim play TMGC, and Wilhelm is like way better than I remember him being, because they updated the skill for how much money it required, or how much money it requires to give extra crit. Because whenever I played, I think it required like per 2,500 gold, which means it basically didn't do a lot. But now, you get a crit bonus based on, like, every 1,000 gold. So he gets, like, 60 bonus crit because of the huge paycheck Viridian receives. Yeah, my most recent run, I spent, yeah, I spent all the money in V3 on the funny flowers, and I fed like 2 of them to Rift and 2 of them to Estelle. I just kill this guy now. Oh, set the gens. I was playing Viridian 4 earlier, and yeah, I don't know. V4 is probably my least favorite map in the game that I've played so far. Oh, you were there. That's right. I've already forgotten. I didn't actually end up finishing the Viridian part because I didn't end up finishing it because V4 exists. V4 just kind of I just don't really like V4. It feels really aimless. Like, I had finally worked out how to get out of, like, a really sticky situation, and then Rift got 8% crit and died. So I was like, well, that's upsetting. And I just stopped and found lunch. I guess to be fair, most of the Viridian maps I'm not really that big a fan of. The first Viridian map, I don't really care for that much. I guess the second one is probably, aside from, like, V5 is actually really fun. Aside from V5, like, V2's maybe my favorite one. At least after V4, you get two of the best maps in the game. I mean, you have V5, but then you have, like, Chapter 21. I didn't really like Chapter 21 that much either. Making that map Thracia Fog was kind of annoying more than anything. Or maybe it wasn't Thracia Fog. I know it was Fog in some form or shape, and I didn't really like it that much. I felt like there were too many, like, walls and hallways to make it a fog map. It kind of gave me, like, flashbacks to Dagdar's Manor, where you're running around an indoor space. Oh, you meant V4X. Yeah, I mean, I don't really consider the interludes like maps or anything. But yeah, V4X is like peak. Yeah, 11X but reskinned. Like, if it's a big open map, I don't. Let's see, which map is it? Drink some water. It's a really good map for the story, yes, but in gameplay, I wasn't very high on it. A map like Chapter 18 is the one where you have to light all the torches, right? I feel like that one worked a bit better as Thracia Fog, because it's like a big open field with like maybe some trees and like a couple bridges here and there. I think that one kind of worked a little bit more for me as Thracia Fog, because I wasn't like as locked into where I was going. Whereas in the indoor map, there were several moments where I'm like, cool, I could go this way, but I don't remember like which of these paths leads to where I'm trying to go. It is nice that you can see the whole map before the map starts, but at that point I could just like take screenshots of the whole map while there's no fog. To like remember where all the hallways and stuff are. But then at that point, like, just don't play with fog on, I guess. But I think fog in general is just really difficult to get right. Because I feel like with fog, you just can't really have a lot of mounted enemies. Because otherwise you have moments like what happened to me in V3, where Like, I moved in to light a torch, and lighting the torch put me in range of like 3 enemies that I couldn't see. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. So I feel like if you do Fog of War, you have to have like mostly infantry enemies, or else it kind of feels like a bit frustrating to play. And again, in Thracia Fog, I just find it difficult in general as well to get right. Because at least with like GBA Fog, you can still see the terrain you're walking on. You can have a general idea of where you need to go and how you need to get there. But with Thracia Fog, you're kind of just stuck. Especially without, I think the torch item from FE8 is really nice, because you can kind of pick a tile out to say like, oh, I want to torch this tile. But at least V5 is really fun. I'm looking forward to that one. V5 is like, V5 is a pretty fun map. How do we not outrun this guy? I'm sure it would work. I don't want to do it though, because I think you have to wait until like turn 12 or 13 to get something out of it. So I kind of don't want to just like play it fast. And I'm trying to say like as little as possible on stream, because I don't want to like give away anything important. Funnily enough, I think the Fenrir's aren't spawning because you've killed so many of them. I think funnily enough, my favorite part of the game is like the early game up until like funnily enough, I like the Zeke arc a lot. I like the Zeke maps a whole lot. I think those are fun. I really like the early game for the most part. I think the early game feels really tight. And you're also a bad person because you sent Frederick. Not really, though. I wouldn't actually mean that. Okay, It is Fenrir's, right? I feel like I just checked this. It is the Fenrir's that drop it, right? One Fenrir and... yeah, so it is a Fenrir. Oh, there's 2 of them. That, do that, do that. At least with all of the leveling up, like I don't have to go back and heal as often because I'm just not taking as much damage anymore. The Fenrirs are frantically trying to find the sword to give it to you to stop this needless violence. Not even the Fenrirs know where it is, they're just trying to find it. Cool, I can't wait for my FE6 Iron Man. FE6, but every enemy's a Fenrir druid. Average Monster Hunter gameplay. If I was gonna say if he hits Garrett, I'm gonna be very upset. Scorch, Fever. Ow. Like, I feel like at this point I've killed like over 6 Fenrirs. So like I'm sure to get one pretty soon. 99% of gamblers. I will get this. I'm committed now. Like, again, it's about the message at this point. This is no longer for the stream. This is for me. This is, like, my personal battle at this point. We're gonna save the game again, because I haven't saved in, like, an hour. I've killed more Fenrirs than played chapters with Alexis deployed. See, you say that. I did that back, like, 2 hours ago. Spoilers, I have never once, like, willfully deployed Alexis. Like, I used her in the Zeke arc, but I don't think there's been a single map where I've, like, deployed Alexis. I get why people like her. It just doesn't ring to me as much. I'm too busy goofing off with, like, my other silly units that I want to use. Like, by the time I want to field Addington, Natasia, Jeff, Hollandaise, like, I don't have room for Alexis anymore. I don't have enough room for the units I want to field. How am I supposed to field Alexis and all that? Kite on you. Don't worry, I will play Team GC on this channel at some point. Some point. Because it's really fun, and more people should play it. Yeah, Team GC giving you like 17 deployment slots in Chapter 15. And I'm like, well, who am I going to bench? Because I want to field all these goofballs. Yeah, I'm really happy more people are playing it, because it is a very well done project. I don't know if I run into that issue in Chapter 11 as much, because by Chapter 11, I kind of already have, like, I'm not usually using Cassius by that point. I'm not using, I'll usually drop Stefan for that map maybe, just because it's a desert. I'll drop Kenneth for that map most of the time. So by that point, I've already kind of, like, picked out some of my units that I want to use. Plasma, Mother Gaia. Yeah, Eruption. No, not recovery. I've kind of been doing the whole like deploy people who have togs. I've been doing that in my most recent runs just so I can get a whole bunch of the supports. Also, it's like past 5 o'clock now. I'm gonna kill one more Fenrir with a Jin bonus, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Oh, I forgot to set my Jin back. Oops. Okay, just gang up on Isaac. Don't worry, Isaac. We got this. We're gonna wait. Ground. Oops, not that button. Scorch. Cure poison. Okay. Last one of the day. This is so sad. Well, I am unfortunately out of time. I did not know that it would take me over 3 hours to get this sword. Wow. I know for certain I am very certain I have killed like over 50 Fenrirs at this point, and I didn't get it. Okay, so it's a little awkward. Well, as I said, I'm gonna try to find some time tomorrow to stream, and yeah, we'll continue from there. We're gonna pick this rock up real quick, and now we'll make this energy stun appear again. Now we'll save the game. Now I'm really curious how many I've killed. I'm very curious how many of these things I've killed. I'm gonna have to like watch this back on like 4 times speed and see how many of these things I've killed. Well. Okay. Thank you to everyone who decided to drop by and keep me entertained during all this. I'm sorry there wasn't anything that actually happened in this stream. We kind of walked to a lighthouse, found a jacket, and killed a bunch of doggos. So, thank you to everyone who bore with me? I don't know what the right word is. Who stuck around. I appreciate it a lot. You're all awesome in every single way, and you keep being awesome. Oh, see ya!